One day, Jesus was teaching a large crowd of people near the Sea of Galilee. Everywhere Jesus went, people followed him because they had heard about his miracles and teachings. On this day, the crowd was huge, more than 5,000 people. As the day went on, the people began to get hungry. There were no stores or restaurants nearby, and everyone started wondering what they would eat. Jesus turned to his disciple Philip and asked, "Where shall we buy bread for all these people to eat?" Philip looked around and said, "Lord, even 8 months' wages wouldn't be enough to buy food for all these people." Another disciple, Andrew, spoke up. "There's a boy here with 5 small loaves of bread and 2 fish. But how far will that go among so many?" Jesus smiled. He knew exactly what he was going to do. He said, "Have the people sit down." The disciples told everyone to sit on the grassy hillside. Jesus took the boy's 5 loaves and 2 fish, looked up to heaven, and thanked God. Then he began to break the bread and fish into pieces and gave them to the disciples to hand out. Something amazing happened. As Jesus broke the bread and fish, it didn't run out. It just kept multiplying. The disciples handed out food to every person in the crowd, and everyone ate as much as they wanted. When everyone was full, Jesus told his disciples, "Gather the leftovers so nothing is wasted." The disciples went around with baskets and collected 12 baskets of leftover bread and fish. The people were amazed. They said, "Surely this is the prophet who is to come into the world." They knew that Jesus had done something only God could do. Questions to think about. Why do you think the boy shared his lunch with Jesus? How do you think the disciples felt as they saw the food multiply? Have you ever seen something small become a big blessing for others? Lessons from the story. God can do big things with small offerings. The boy's lunch didn't seem like much, but in Jesus' hands, it became enough to feed thousands. Trust Jesus to provide. Just as he provided for the crowd, Jesus provides for our needs. Be generous and share. The boy was willing to share his food, and because of his generosity, everyone was blessed. When you have something small to give, whether it's your time, kindness, or talents, remember that Jesus can use it in amazing ways. Trust him to multiply your efforts.